Hi, just a very quick little blog today. I just wanted to, well, let me put it this way. I saw a train going past straight away. Always happens. Hi, just a very quick little blog today. I saw a post on Slimming World yesterday on Twitter, and they were saying, what is there anything that you have particularly as a milestone, something that really sort of in your slimming journey that's actually been a real little milestone for you? And so that's exactly what happened to me last weekend. So I thought I'd make this little blog today and cover it and let you know what my milestone was. It's an unusual one. I don't know about you, but I was big for many years. More years than I'd like to recall. And one of the consequences of being big is that it gets more difficult to find clothes. And it certainly gets more difficult to find clothes that don't cost you an arm and a leg, so to speak. If you go to these big and tall shops that service the larger man, the clothes are really expensive compared to the high street. Okay, yeah, I know there's a little bit more material in them, but that's hardly the point. One of the things that I have never been able to do, I achieved last Saturday. I went shopping in Primark. Okay, I'm a cheapskate. No, it's not that. The great thing for me was the fact that I could go shopping in Primark. I have never, in all my years, been able to go shopping in Primark because they do not cater for the larger man. They've recently started to have one or two things in 3XL, but you have to hunt the entire shop to find them. But I went shopping on Saturday, and I went one to another place, and I could find things that would fit me everywhere I went, and that to me was a milestone, a huge milestone. Hence the leather jacket. I treated myself to a leather jacket. I treated myself to some black jeans, 38-inch waist. I was 43-inch waist a few months ago before I started, so that's 5 inches off the waist at least. And to be perfectly honest, I think I might have bought the wrong size, because when I got home, there's a bit of spare in these, and then I looked, and actually they're a bit too big around the waist. I don't know whether I could fit into 36, that's being ambitious, but you never know. I'm going to go and try some on next time I'm in town. But it's not what I bought, it's the fact that I had the entire store to choose from, and that for me is a huge milestone. That's it. That's all this little blog is about. It's not about anything else other than that. You've got to have these little moments. It's the looking at the photograph of yourself from before you started and going, oh, gosh, Nick, haven't I changed? It's the being able to walk without getting out of breath. That's a milestone. It's being able to go shopping in Primark and buy anything that you wanted, because you can fit into everything in the shop. And it's so different, and it's worth every biscuit that I haven't eaten. It's worth every pizza that I haven't eaten. It's worth every slice of bread that I haven't eaten, every lump of cheese that I haven't eaten. It's worth them all, just to be able to do that. And another thing that I'm doing is when I come to the escalators on my way to Primark, I'm going to the left or the right and I'm walking up the stairs. I've never done that. Never. I've always been the one who went straight for the escalator. No, I'm not walking upstairs, and I'm deliberately walking up the stairs. This brings me to another little quandary that I'm in, and I think I mentioned it in another video. I'm not sure about the whole exercise thing. I'm sitting on the edge. I want to add more exercise into my life. I want to work out. I've never wanted to work out. All my life I've never wanted to work out. You know, I hated PE at school and all that sort of thing. I did have one period in the early 90s, in my 30s, where I jogged regularly and I did go to the gym a few times. But it's never been part of me. It's never been part of me. But I want to do that because I'm losing this weight and I'm losing it at a cracking pace. But I don't want to be scrawny. I don't want to be skinny. I don't want to look, you know, awful. I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? Losing weight is one thing. But during a famine, people lose weight. They don't look good. They've not eaten and they've lost weight, which is basically what I'm doing, self-inflicted famine. But it's got to be a mixture of exercise, and I'm not quite there yet. There's this problem that I had a few weeks ago, and it preys on my mind, and I've heard other people talk about it on Slimming World blogs on YouTube, and that is that I exercise for a week quite heavily for me, lots of walking, static bike riding, that sort of thing. And when I went away and I put on, I hadn't lost. I'm used to losing every week. I'm used to going down, you know, and it bothered me. And I stopped that exercise, and next week I lost 8 pounds. Now, logic says actually some of that 8 pounds that I lost that second week, which is far more than I normally lose, was from the first week when I did the exercise. I don't know, it's just trying to get my head around it. If you've got anything, any suggestions, anything that you can add to sort of give me some idea of the sort of things that I should be sort of doing really. Different ways of looking at it, ways to bring exercise in, and gently, that sort of thing. I don't know, give me your comments. Have you exercised and put on weight instead of losing it? You know, it's not supposed to happen, I don't think, but it seems that it can happen. And I don't know, I'm unsure. This really is the end of this. I didn't mean to add that bit on at the end, but I just thought about it, and that's the way it goes. Anyway, tomorrow night is weigh-in. Don't know what I'll be. I've done a bit of exercise this week, trying to sort of ease it in. I'll let you know after I've done it, but this was my little revelation, my landmark, my little sort of I'm getting there moment, my going shopping in Primark. See you next week. Goodbye.